Welcome back to the new season of the Whole City Career Mode, Season 2, and this is the first episode, and of course, it is the summer transfer window. We are making some huge new transfers. We need to bring in an out-and-out cam, so we brought in Marcel Sabitzer from Red Bull Leipzig, and I was targeting this guy all of last summer, and I was trying to get him, but we didn't have enough money in the budget. But this year, since we had enough money to get players, I decided to go for him. Of course, we also started to go for Bartolomeo Dragowski, the goalkeeper from Fiorentina, one of the probably my favorite 16 legends of last year. 75 overall. He's literally one rating under, I believe, Marshall, who we got a bunch of transfer offers for in this episode. But of course, Andrew Robertson left, and I gotta talk about this. So we signed Joshua Brennan, first of all, from PSV Eindhoven. I have no idea why Andy Robinson decided to reject our contract, so he left the club. So basically, no team picked him up on a free transfer, and he's just basically sitting somewhere. I have no idea. I don't think he's on the game at all, because I cannot find him whatsoever. So then there was that problem. But then there was another problem where we didn't have enough money to sign all of the players that we needed. So in the next episode, you will see that we have a lot of money because I did a little bit of a, what is it called, financial takeover. Because first of all, we deserve 90 million. We finished in 6th place rightfully. I was a stupid guy. I was an idiot that didn't save it before the Xbox turned off. So that was my mistake. So anyway, Andrew Robinson leaves the club. I have no idea where he went. So we signed Joshua Brennan. We also tried to go for Pierre-Emile Højbjerg because I wanted a nice CM, because I didn't really like Ryan Mason, or I didn't really enjoy Jake Livermore that much. So I decided to bring in an out-and-out CDM, which is Ndidi, pretty much the biggest Nigerian talent there is out there right now. And he pretty much has crazy potential. So I decided to offer 5 million for McGregor because I was going to bring in Bartolomeo Dragowski to take his place. So he would probably be the first team goalkeeper in the next few seasons. So that was that. But then I found out that people are still going in, for different teams are still going in for Ndidi. So Ndidi was going to be really hard to get because there was like 6 or 7 clubs that were after him. But I was going to use my method that I used in FIFA 16, which was where, let's say a team like Celta Vigo offered 6.7 for Dragowski, right? I would go in, they would accept that because that's what the game would say, and they would say fix your offer before Ndidi accepts the contract offer for Celta Vigo. So I would go in for 6.7, they would accept that, and then I would offer Ndidi the contract really quickly. But anyway, the first signing is Joshua Brennan from PSV Eindhoven. Of course, we need a left back because we only have Angelino, and he is not good enough to play every single game in the Premier League. So yes, we also get our first confirmed signing, which is Marcel Sabitzer from Red Bull Leipzig for 10 million. I mean, it's kind of a lot, but this guy has really good finishing, really good pace, really well-rounded card. So I'm not really going to say much about that. We give offers for ANWAR GHAZI, which I kept thinking, should I keep ANWAR GHAZI? Should I keep him? Should I sell him? Should I keep him? Should I sell him? So I stalled the offer from Aston Villa, and I was going to think about accepting it maybe or rejecting it. So I kept thinking about it, but I was thinking of bringing in Gelson Martins and then having some competition for ANWAR GHAZI. So if ANWAR GHAZI didn't perform this season, I would sell him the next season or sell him in the winter transfer window, because I'm just giving him a chance, because he didn't score that many goals. He scored 1 goal last season, but he had a handful of assists. Even though he gave a lot of assists, I'm expecting my wingers to score at least 10 to 15 goals a season. I mean, not 10 to 15 goals, but 5 to 10 goals a season. Lutin got 4-3 or something like that, but he wasn't really as good as ANWAR GHAZI. He didn't have the stats of ANWAR GHAZI, so I wasn't going to put that much pressure on him. Of course, you keep seeing teams that continue to offer for Marshall. I want to accept them because they're really big offers, but I kept thinking that Bartolomeo Dragowski doesn't work. We only have Bartolomeo Dragowski, and if Marshall leaves, we only have Dragowski, and then we don't have any other goalkeepers. So I decided to have Dragowski as Marshall's understudy. So if Marshall makes a mistake, I'll bring in Dragowski. Simple as that. PSV keeps declining offers, so I go for, I believe, 8.9 or something like that. 8.5. They eventually accept that, but Bartolomeo Dragowski does not want to come for some reason. But I persuaded him, and so in the end of the episode, you'll probably see that he accepted. So Southampton have accepted the fee for Højbjerg, which is a backup option if I can't get Ndidi. Even though I want Ndidi, I do get Ndidi, but I also get Joshua Brennan, which is huge signing. But anyway, I think I overpaid. 8.5 is kind of a lot, but what can you say? I declined the offer. Like literally, I just canceled the offer for Højbjerg. And yes, we are getting Onimi Ndidi, the biggest Nigerian talent out there so far. I think with him, Kelechi and Nacho or something like that. They're the future of Nigeria. We got another offer for, I believe that is Marshall again. And yes, I'd want to get rid of him, but he was a legend for us last year, and I don't want to get rid of players that did really well for us and that are legends of the club. I'm just comparing, I'm just looking at Brennan's stats, and he's really fast. He has really decent stats, overall stats. I mean, his finishing is not the best, so I'm not expecting him to score goals. His stand tackling is very good, 73 and 79. He can play left back and right back, but he doesn't have the weak foot stats to do that. He has the speedster trait and the crossing trait, so that's really good as well. Sabitzer going into the first team. I'm selling Huddleston. He's really slow, really lackluster in the midfield. He has an incredible, really rocket shot, but he doesn't really help the team out in much way. I rather prefer using, I believe, the other center mid, Kaman or something like that. I canceled his loan off camera, and I also canceled Bergwin's loan so I can bring them in. I bring them in as a 2-year short-term loan, but I put a fee in it, and that was pretty much helping me out. And Didi has accepted the contract offer, which I was really excited about this, because that means we have Ryan Mason that can play CDM, we have Jake Livermore that can play CDM, and we have Ndidi that can play CDM. So if anything happens, we have those two guys that could come in. Of course, we have Kaman that can play CDM as well. I'm comparing their stats. Mason has the better stats so far. He's 2 ratings above him. He's like 5 years younger than him. He has pretty much better. He has better stamina, better slide tackling. He's more strong, which I prefer. I prefer strength. Mason is more of a CM than a cam, than a CDM, to be honest. His stats are, he has like 60-something finishing. That's like something like a CM would have. We get more transfer offers. We sell this guy, which I was never going to use this guy. He went out to Galloway United. We get another offer from Granada, the Spanish side, for Marshall, but I'm not going to accept anything. I was thinking about rejecting all offers, but I didn't really think about it at the moment. Dragowski declines the offer because he wants to stay in Italy because he likes living in Italy, I guess. So I wasn't really I kept offering for him, but off camera I eventually got him, so you'll see it in the next episode. But that financial takeover really helped us because I was really trying to go for Gelson Martins because I really needed a better, fast winger in this side. And Gelson Martins was a huge improvement on ANWAR GHAZI, but I just want that. I just want, some competition between the two of them. So the budget isn't much. So I adjust the budget so we can sign Bartolomeu Dragowski. But of course, it was my fault that I didn't save because we would have had a ton of money left. But we did that little small financial takeover, so I'm not going to say anything about that. Anyway, we get into the Dragowski. I give him this contract offer. I offered him 17 for some reason. I was being I actually offered what he needed. But what the hell did I do? I completely forgot. Yes, I give him like literally 1,000 less than what he wanted. 10% clean sheet bonus. So again, that's a really good contract offer. I don't know why Dragowski really wants to stay in Italy, but I just offered him the same contract. I didn't even put any clean sheet bonus, and he accepts it. I don't get it. But yes, that is the end of this episode. This is the first episode of Season 2. Smash the like button if you enjoyed. Another offer for ANWAR GHAZI, but I'm not going to accept anything. Like I said, I'm going to give him a second chance this season. Things don't work out. Of course, we have Gelson Martins, we have Lecco, and we have Bergwin that can play those positions. So I'm not going to say anything, but hope you guys enjoyed. And let me know in the comments below, who else should I sign? What else do I need to improve to sign? And I'll see you guys next time.